In the early 20th century, a period of unprecedented scientific discovery, scientists like Marie Curie, Ernest Rutherford, and Niels Bohr, true pioneers in their fields, began to reveal the atom's hidden structure, a world far smaller and more complex than anyone had imagined. They discovered a dense, positively charged nucleus at the atom's heart, orbited by negatively charged electrons, much like planets around a sun. Then Einstein's groundbreaking equation, E = mc2, revealed that mass and energy were fundamentally interchangeable, showing that even a tiny amount of mass could be converted into an immense amount of energy. This concept would revolutionize our understanding of the universe. In 1938, the work of Otto Hahn, Fritz Strassmann, and Lise Meitner led to the stunning discovery of nuclear fission, the process of splitting uranium atoms, which released tremendous amounts of energy, and crucially, more neutrons, sparking a self-sustaining chain reaction. This was a pivotal moment. Suddenly, the theoretical became terrifyingly real. The energy released from splitting atoms could be harnessed for power, offering a potentially limitless source of energy for the world, but it could also be unleashed as a weapon of unimaginable destructive power. The world now held the key, a dangerous and powerful key, to unimaginable force, a force that could reshape the world. Scientists realized the implications were staggering. Control the chain reaction, manage the neutrons, and you could change civilization, ushering in an era of unprecedented progress and prosperity. Or destroy it, unleashing devastation on a scale never before witnessed. The atomic age was no longer science fiction, it was a stark and terrifying reality. The universe's deepest secrets, the very building blocks of matter, were now in human hands, placing an awesome responsibility on humanity. As the world teetered on the edge of World War II, the secret of atomic fission emerged in Nazi Germany. Scientists who fled persecution, like Szilard and Wigner, feared Hitler might build the bomb first. In 1939, Einstein, urged by his colleagues, warned President Roosevelt, Germany could develop a weapon of unprecedented power. Roosevelt responded, launching American research. The stakes were survival. Whoever built the bomb first could decide the fate of the world. The race was on, not for glory, but for the future of civilization. The outcome would shape history. The clock was ticking. As the world teetered on the brink of unprecedented conflict, the United States recognized the urgent need to respond to the looming threat of nuclear weapons. The U.S. answered with the Manhattan Project, a vast, secret effort involving over 130,000 people, a testament to the scale of the challenge and the nation's resolve. At Los Alamos, a remote and clandestine laboratory nestled in the New Mexico desert, J. Robert Oppenheimer, a brilliant theoretical physicist, led a team of equally brilliant minds, including Enrico Fermi, a pioneer in nuclear physics, and Richard Feynman, a young iconoclastic genius, united by urgency and fear, driven by the knowledge that their work could determine the fate of the world. They raced against time to solve unprecedented scientific and engineering challenges, enriching uranium, a complex and energy-intensive process, creating plutonium, another fissile material, in massive newly constructed reactors, and designing the bomb, a feat of ingenuity and precision engineering. Massive facilities rose in Oak Ridge, Tennessee and Hanford, Washington, all shrouded in secrecy, hidden from the prying eyes of the enemy and even most of the American public. Life at Los Alamos was intense, a pressure cooker of intellect and anxiety. Relentless work, fueled by a sense of purpose and the weight of responsibility, scientific breakthroughs, achieved through tireless experimentation and collaboration, and a community isolated in the desert, bound together by a shared mission and the profound implications of their work. Every calculation, every experiment carried the weight of the world, the potential to unleash unimaginable power. They were building a device that could end the war swiftly, bringing an end to the global conflict, or change humanity forever, ushering in a new era of unprecedented destructive capability. The pressure was immense, the mission clear, to unlock the secrets of the atom before the enemy did. By July 1945, the bomb was ready but untested. In the New Mexico desert, the Trinity test would decide everything. At dawn, the gadget detonated an explosion brighter than 1,000 suns, a shockwave that shook the earth. Oppenheimer recalled, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." The test was a terrifying success. The power of the stars had been unleashed on Earth. The atomic age began with a blinding flash and a new, terrible possibility. Nothing would ever be the same. With Germany defeated and the European theater of World War II finally at an end, the world breathed a collective sigh of relief. But this sense of victory was soon overshadowed by a new, terrifying reality. The full, devastating power of the atomic bomb, developed in secrecy under the Manhattan Project, was now turned towards bringing a swift end to the war in the Pacific against Japan. In August 1945, the world watched in horror as Hiroshima, a bustling city, became the first target of this unprecedented weapon. Just days later, Nagasaki suffered the same fate as the second atomic bomb was unleashed, leaving a trail of unimaginable destruction. The immediate aftermath was catastrophic. Over 200,000 lives lost in the blink of an eye, with countless more suffering from the long-term effects of radiation. Faced with such overwhelming power, Japan surrendered unconditionally just days later, bringing World War II to its definitive end. The world was stunned, not only by the sudden end to the war, but by the sheer scale of the devastation wrought by these new weapons. The scientists who had dedicated their intellect to building the bomb were now haunted by the consequences of its use, grappling with the moral implications of their creation. Some, like J. Robert Oppenheimer, the scientific director of the Manhattan Project, and Leo Szilard, a key physicist who initiated the project, began to urgently urge restraint in the development and control over these terrifying weapons, fearing the future they had inadvertently unleashed. The atomic bomb had undeniably ended one war, bringing a close to years of global conflict and immense suffering. But it also began a new era, the nuclear age, forever altering the course of human history. This new age was defined by a pervasive sense of fear, coupled with the immense responsibility of wielding such destructive power. The looming shadow of the Cold War, and the escalating nuclear arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union, brought with it both the promise of atomic energy for peaceful purposes and the ever-present peril of nuclear annihilation. The genie was now irrevocably out of the bottle, its power unleashed upon the world. Humanity now held the power, for the first time in its existence, to actively shape or tragically end its own future, a future hanging precariously in the balance. Did this journey into the heart of the atom blow your mind? There are countless more stories from history and science waiting to be told. To continue exploring the cosmos and our place in it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that button and join the conversation. Keep looking up.